What's up guys, it's Justin, welcome back to another video. So I hope you liked that first little bit. I'm trying to make myself a better videographer, so I thought I'd have a bit of fun, try and make a little B-roll sequence of me getting ready for work and then hearing some unfortunate news. And that's actually a true story, it's not me making it up. To be fair, I don't even need to be wearing this anymore. A lot more comfortable, lovely. So in today's video, I thought I'd talk to you guys a little bit about 2021 and how it's going for me so far, and also talk to you about my top 3 tips for turning any bad situation into a positive situation. But without wasting any more time, let's jump straight in. So right off the bat, I can tell you 2021 has definitely been an interesting year. Now, not as interesting or crazy as last year, because that was a whole different ballgame, but it definitely has been interesting and eventful, especially for me, because I've gone from being employed all the way over to being self-employed, and I thought that transition would always be smooth and on my own terms. But just like life does, it throws you in the deep end, and you can either look at it as a negative thing or as a positive thing. Just depends on your outlook. And for me, I'm going to be looking at this only as a positive thing, because I know that this is going to grow me not only as a person, but as a businessman as well. So this gives me the opportunity to share with you my top 3 tips for turning a bad situation into a positive one. And starting us off with number 1, and it's not as bad as it seems. Now, believe me when I say, when shit hits the fan, a lot of people panic and worry and get lost and have no idea what is going on. And that is the quickest way for you to lose confidence, lose faith, and lose that belief in yourself. And the only reason why you're looking at it like that is because you're looking at it from such a small lens. But the way you combat that is by taking a step back, having a look at the whole picture, and then realizing, you know what, it's not that bad. It might be bad right now, but it's not going to be bad forever. And the good thing about it is that once you have a look at that whole picture, you'll be able to say, you know what, I can actually get the ball rolling again. Because not every blessing looks like one at the beginning. Sometimes they're fantastic and they're right there. I found £1,000 on the floor. Lovely. Yeah! But sometimes you'll be like, oh, it's not really that good right now. Oh, you know what? This might actually be better than what I was doing before. And you just don't see it at the present moment. But when you look back on it, wow, it was actually a good thing that happened, because now I'm 100 times better than where I was beforehand. So you just have to have that outlook, as in things can get better if you want them to get better. So moving us on nicely to tip number 2, and that is make a plan for your next 5 moves. Now, when I was younger, I heard this really good quote that I implement in my life still today. And that is, if it's important and it's urgent, do it now. If it's important but not urgent, schedule it for you to do later. If it's urgent but not important enough for you to do it, then delegate it for someone else to do for you. And if it's not important and it's not urgent, scrap it. Get rid of it, because you don't want to waste time on it. And that quote works so well with the second tip, because you need to be prepared. Whether you're like me and you've just lost a job, or you're thinking about changing jobs, or if you're thinking about making a big change in your life in general, you need to know what your next steps are going to be. Because if you do know those steps, then that's going to put you in the best possible position for you to succeed. Now, for example, for me, I knew I didn't want to work full-time for another employer. I wanted to work self-employed for myself. I wanted to work on my own times, making money my own way. And my first step was definitely not going to be jump on the internet and find another job. It was actually going to be sitting down with a pen and paper in hand and asking myself the following questions. What do I want to do? What do I want to achieve? Where do I see myself this time next year? How much money am I going to be making this time next year? And how am I actually going to achieve this? So once you have your questions answered and you know exactly what your 5 next steps are going to be, tip number 3 is to stay focused on the mission. Remember, when you are getting ready to make that big change and you know what you need to do to bring about it, you need to then stay focused, because anything and everything can be a distraction. I'm talking TV, phones, video games, friends, family, partners, whichever. All of them can be a distraction if you let it. And you need to remember why you're actually doing this. If you want to make that big change, you need to stay focused on the mission, focused on the goal. So there you have it, guys. That is my top 3 tips for turning a bad situation into a positive one. I hope this has helped you in some way or another. I mean, if you're going through something like this already, or if you're about to make a big change, just remember that things aren't as bad as they seem. And just remember to take that step back. Have a look at the whole picture, and trust me when I say you will find a way to make it work. Now, my goal for this channel is to help as many young entrepreneurs as I can. So if you did find this helpful in any way, shape or form, let me know by pressing the like button. It really does let me know that you're enjoying the content. And if you haven't already, press the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you know when I upload my next video. And if you've got any other comments or questions, hit them down in the comment section below, or hit me up on Instagram. I'm always active there as well. I'd love to hear from you. But just like always, I appreciate your time, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.